Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Saggy, we're going to focus on the past, present, as well as the future for the next 7 days for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on, Saggy. Okay. Okay. All right. Sag. In the recent past, we do have the Tower, we got the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Devil. It kind of looks like you're either in a marriage or a committed relationship or a situationship that hasn't really been serving your highest good, Saggy, but I feel like it hasn't been serving your highest good for quite some time. And I feel like Spirit has been trying to kind of get you to see that. I almost want to say for quite some time. This situationship, this committed relationship that you're in, this marriage that you're in, it's drastically changing you, but it's not drastically changing you for the better is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like Spirit has been trying to kind of like get you to see that for a while now, okay? Now, even though you can tell that this marriage, this relationship, this situationship is drastically changing you, there's kind of like an overall energy of you not really doing anything to change your current situation for your sake is kind of what I'm getting, okay? Now, listen, this could have a lot to do with the simple fact that, you know, maybe you have kids with this person. You've been trying to make this relationship work for the sake of the kids. You know, maybe, you know, you're codependent off of this person in some way, shape, or form, and that's kind of why you've stayed. I feel like something has you bound to this entire situation. I'm not entirely sure what that something is. Like I said, it could just be the stuff that I've already kind of mentioned. For others of you, this could just, you know, imply that there's a very strong intense emotional attachment that you have towards this person. And that could very well be what's potentially keeping you in this entire situation with this person. You know, another thing that I'm kind of getting is misery loves company. Yeah, I am kind of also kind of getting that as well. Tell me more about the Devil. Okay. We had the Ten of Swords and it came out twice. We also have the Knight of Wands and then we also have the Sun. The option, right, of you leaving the situation is definitely there. And I feel like you know it's definitely there. In other words, you can definitely see the exit sign from where you're at. You can see it. You could get up and walk away. If you honestly wanted to, you totally could. But something's keeping you stuck here. Something's keeping you stuck here. Something's keeping you stuck here. I feel like all you want is to just be happy. You know what I mean? That's all you want. But it kind of looks like you're not going to, like, you know, achieve that while being in this situation that you currently find yourself in, Saggy. Tell me more about the Tower. All right, so we have a King of Swords out here. We already have the Queen of Swords here in the near future. I feel like this is a person that you're dealing with. Okay. It kind of looks like this person has been fighting to keep you in their life. Kind of looks like this person has been fighting to keep this relationship between you and them intact and afloat here. I want to look at this person that you're dealing with. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Okay, so this is taking a very interesting turn here. We have this is weird. We have the Two of Cups, you got the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Hermit. Something's not adding up. Something's not adding up. This doesn't make no freaking sense. I feel like I'm missing something. Because it's pretty evident to me, right, that you're not happy in this marriage. You're not happy in this relationship. You're not. And I really want to kind of get down to the bottom of what's causing you to basically feel this way. Because I'm going to be very honest with what I'm seeing here. I'm looking at somebody here that's in your life, that loves you, that cares about you, that wants to be with you, that wants to make this relationship work, that has been constantly fighting to keep this relationship intact and afloat here between the two of you. So I feel like I'm missing something here. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at somebody who doesn't care about you. I'm not looking at somebody who doesn't love you. I'm not looking at somebody who hasn't been fighting to keep this relationship intact and afloat here. I'm not You know, it's weird. It's kind of weird. I'm not looking at somebody who's not trying. I'm looking at somebody who's trying to keep this relationship intact and afloat here between the two of you. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Okay. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Cups. The first thing that came to my mind is, I just can't take this anymore. I just can't take this anymore. A lot of you feel like you're losing yourself in this marriage or relationship that you share with them. A lot of you feel like this relationship is just hurting you. Okay, so I think that it's safe to say that this person has made plenty of mistakes throughout the course of their involvement here with you. The bottom of the deck, we do have Temperance. We got the Four of Swords. And then we also have the Ace of Wands. I think that that's kind of what's going on here. Okay, now it's starting to kind of make sense, because at first I was like, what the hell am I looking at here? So like I said, it kind of looks like your person has made plenty of mistakes while being with you, okay, Saggy? And it could have gone bad to the point where you guys could have actually broken up over, you know, the things that this person has basically put you through. But see, there's an energy coming from you, Saggy, of wanting to actually heal things here with this person and wanting to basically move past everything that this person has put you through in order to just salvage this relationship or make this relationship work. It kind of looks like, in other words, you were down to forgive them and move past it all. But I gotta be honest, it doesn't really look like you're truly down to move past it all. It doesn't look like you're down to really forgive this person. I kind of feel like that's kind of why you're going through what you're going through right now. Is because deep down inside, I think that you know very, very well that you're probably never going to be able to kind of forgive them for whatever it is that they put you through in the past. But it kind of looks like you decided to proceed forward either which way, knowing that you're probably never going to trust them after this. You're probably never going to really find in your heart to forgive them. But even knowing that, it kind of looks like you decided to proceed forward either which way. And now you kind of find yourself going through what you're going through. Oh, man, I don't know if I can trust them. And what if they do this to me again? And what if they do that to me again? You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, to be honest. And I'm going to be real with you, because I'm pretty sure y'all can appreciate that, right? When this relationship went left and you guys broke up over whatever it is that you guys broke up over, that was that moment where you honestly needed to kind of be very real with yourself and really ask yourself, can I really forgive him? Or can I really forgive her for what they did to me? And can I honestly foresee myself trusting them again and moving past it? That was that moment where you had to be very real with yourself. But in that moment, it kind of looks like, you know, what you did was, you know, I really love them. I want to be with them. I hope that I can get over this. I hope that I can one day, you know, trust them. Even though deep down inside, I think that it's safe to say you kind of knew that you never would after this. But you're just like, screw it. I hope that I can trust them one day. I hope that I can move past this one day. Even though you kind of knew that you weren't going to be able to forgive them for this. You weren't going to be able to move past this. You weren't going to be able to trust them all over again. And this is kind of why you're just like, oh, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I even with this person? I feel like I'm losing my mind, and, you know, things like that. Let's move on. Now that we got that out of the way, because at first I was like, what in the world is going on here? So now, okay, now it all makes sense. Okay, currently at the moment, we have the Two of Pentacles, we got the World, and then we also have the Seven of Swords out here. It kind of looks like there's a decision that you're going to have to make in regards to this current situation that you find yourself in, okay? There's an energy of, yes, you wanting things to change and improve here between you and this person, but there's also like an overall energy of you kind of feeling like, well, they're never gonna change. The situation's never gonna improve, and it's only a matter of time before they do this to me. It's only a matter of time before they do that to me. So right now, it doesn't really look like you really know what you honestly want to do, Saggy. Tell me more about the World. Yeah, you love this person. You really do love this person, and you really do care for this person deeply, and you really do want, you know, things to get better and for things to improve. That's what you truly, truly want. Okay. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Basically reiterating what I said. It's like, as much as you want things to change and improve here between the two of you, as much as you may love them and want to be with them, at the end of the day, you just don't trust them. You just don't trust them. It's like the epitome of somebody kind of sitting around waiting for a person to kind of fuck up is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like that's kind of what you're doing, mainly because there's a lack of trust at play, and that's not your fault, by the way. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you asked this person to, you know, break your trust or anything. I don't feel like you asked for all of this. You know, I feel like this person literally brought all of this to your doorstep, and now you're being forced to deal with the fact that, well, you can't trust them because they did this, that, and the third. So, you know, I just want to make that very crystal clear. It is not your fault that you basically find yourself in this situation currently at the moment. This is not your fault. I feel like this person brought all of this to your doorstep, and all of this is super unfair for you. Super unfair for you. Okay. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. All right. We have the Page of Swords. We got the Four of Wands, and then we also have the Star. You just want to be with somebody that you can trust. You just want to be with somebody that you feel safe and secure with. You just want to be with someone that you don't have anything to, you know, worry about. You know what I mean? You want what we all want, basically, right? And listen, I feel like you really, truly do want that with them. But a lot of you feel like you just can't. You just can't. You just can't, because what if they fuck up again? And what if they do this to me again? And what if they do that to me again? Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can get here, Sagittarius. All right. In the near future, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. And then we also have the Nine of Cups. So let me get these freaking cards together. Okay. So in the near future, I kind of see you still in this very indecisive place. I mean, you are showing up as a Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords for me as a reader, you know, I tend to look at her as somebody who can be a little bit indecisive at times. Now, you don't have to be a female. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, so don't get caught up in the gender or anything like that. But you're still very indecisive on how to move forward, and the more you sit in this indecisive place, the more inner conflict I see you kind of experiencing, especially with the Five of Wands coming out here for you. Sagittarius, all you know is that you want to be happy, but a lot of you, you know, kind of feel like, if, you know, you do walk away from this marriage or this relationship, a perfect example, will you honestly be happy, or will you find yourself feeling incomplete without this person and extremely unhappy without this person? And a lot of you are kind of thinking to yourself, well, if I just stay and try to make my marriage or my relationship work with this person, will I eventually be happy? And then I also kind of feel like you're kind of telling yourself, well, man, if I'm not already happy, chances are I'm probably not going to be happy. So then what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. It's like you're having this battle, right, between what your mind is telling you to do in this entire situation versus what your heart is telling you to do in this entire situation. I feel like your heart's telling you, just keep going. Just keep going. Try to make this marriage work. Try to make this relationship work. You know you love them. And you know that they love you. Just try. But your mind is like, no, what are we doing here? We should be leaving right now. We should be leaving. We should be out here living our best life. We should be sipping on a margarita somewhere. You know what I mean? Tell me more about this person that Sagittarius is currently connecting with. We got the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. They know. They know that they caused all of this upon you. They know. They know. Nobody has to tell them this. They definitely know. They definitely know. They also know that they've drastically changed you in a very negative way due to the stuff that they basically put you through. And they have a lot of regret and a lot of remorse over it. They do. You're nothing like the person that you used to be. You're nothing like the person you used to be. You know, I feel like when you guys met, right? Let's just go back to when you guys met. You know, you found yourself in a really good place in life. You were very confident within yourself. I'm also kind of getting that. And I, not only were you very confident within yourself, but I feel like um, you were also like that very like ambitious person too prior to meeting them. You were very, very ambitious. You were very, very driven. You were very motivated. And it's like the moment you met this one, it's like everything got turned upside down. You're not so confident within yourself anymore. You don't feel as motivated as you used to. You don't feel as driven as you used to. And it's because the situation in itself is draining the hell out of you. You know what I mean? And technically speaking, you know, it is because of them, you know, and whatever it is that they did. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups, we got the Five of Swords, and then we also have the Page of Cups. I do feel like this person is genuinely sorry. I do feel like this person is genuinely sorry for all the pain that they basically caused you. Because they know that you've drastically changed, and they know that it's because of them and everything that they basically put you through. But they are genuinely sorry. They are. All right, let's see what you should do. Let's just focus on that because I feel like that's kind of what you need right now. So let's talk about it. What should Sagittarius do? Actually, let's pull a Romance Angel card and then we'll pull some tarot. Wait a minute. What should Sagittarius do? What should Sagittarius do? Okay. We have heart-to-heart conversations. We have free yourself. And then we also have give your relationship a chance. I feel like you know the answer to what you should do in this entire situation. But it requires you to be very honest with yourself, Sagittarius. It really, really does. It really, really does, okay? If you know, let's just be real, if you know deep down inside you are incapable of forgiving this person, I think that spirit is basically advising you to walk away for your sanity alone. For your sanity alone, I feel like spirit's telling you to walk away. Now, here's the thing too, okay? Because I already saw it in your energy. There's a big part of you that wants to make this relationship work. One thing that I will recommend that you do is potentially go to like, you know, couples therapy, or maybe you get into therapy possibly, because I kind of feel like you need like that extra help and assistance, you know, because it kind of looks like you've been trying to kind of like figure all this shit out all by yourself. And I feel like it's just kind of making your life that much more challenging and difficult. And I think that, you know, you would definitely benefit, Saggy, from, you know, possibly going to couples counseling with them or just going to therapy by yourself, to be honest. Because whatever it is that you've been doing to try to overcome this, it's not helping. And I just kind of feel like you just need someone to be there for you and guide you, and help you overcome these challenges that you currently find yourself facing, because you're facing a lot of stuff and you're facing it all by yourself, and it is overwhelming and it is frustrating and it is causing you a lot of inner conflict and it is stressing you the hell out. I just feel like if you were to have that extra help and assistance, I think that you could definitely benefit from that if you choose to obviously make this relationship work. I think that that's definitely an option that you should consider, Sagittarius. If you choose not to, then you choose not to. You know, you will instantly free yourself from it all. You're not going to find yourself paranoid, worried, and the what if they're doing this behind. You're not going to find yourself going through that. You know, you're going to start a whole new chapter, clean slate. You know, you're going to be fine. But if you do decide to stay, I really think that, you know, whatever it is that you've been doing, dude, it's just not working out. You know, by you facing this by yourself, it's not working out. You know, and you're gonna have to possibly get some extra help from, like, you know, a therapist or going to couples counseling, you know what I mean, to try to, you know, figure all this out, because you can't do it by yourself anymore. You just can't, because I've seen you trying to do this all by yourself and figure it out, and it's just not working. It's just not working, Saji. It's just not working. So be very, very honest with yourself. You know, if you feel like, no, I'm never going to be able to forgive this man or this woman, I think that it's time that you just walk for your sanity. If you honestly feel like, you know what, no, like, I really do want to trust them one day, I really do want to forgive them one day, go to couples counseling, go to therapy yourself, and let's start doing things differently around here, because, dude, the way that you've been going about this, it's not working. It's not working, and it's affecting you greatly, you know, and I'm not a fan of that, you know, how all of this is affecting you. You know, I want there to be change in your life, and I want there to be improvement in your life, because I feel like, dude, this has affected you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and I don't like it, and I want you to improve and get better. And I think that that's just kind of like a route that, you know, you should totally take as far as, you know, therapy is concerned, so that way, you know, we can, you know, start to kind of see some improvement here on your behalf, which I'm really hoping that we do the next time that I do your reading, Saggy. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.